fathers is a national epidemic that reaches across social, racial, economic, and educational lines. Children from absentee father homes are 5 times more likely to be poor and 10 times more likely to be extremely poor. 70% of all juveniles in detention centers and long-term prison inmates come from fatherless homes. 71% of all high school dropouts come from fatherless homes. 75% of all adolescents in drug treatment centers come from fatherless homes. There are 2 interconnected conclusions that we can draw from this data. The first is that there are lessons that fathers have historically taught their children. And secondly, that those lessons are not being imparted to our children and they are suffering. In the absence of men that has occurred over the last 30 years, the definition of manhood has slowly eroded and been perverted. Let us be clear, this is not an indictment against the many single mothers who struggle mightily to raise their sons. But what we are expecting them to do is impossible. It is not that mothers do not want to train their sons to be men, it is that they are unable to. It takes a man to teach a boy how to be a man. Let me repeat that. It takes a man to teach a boy how to be a man. There have never been any cultures, societies, or tribes that have expected or allowed its women to train up their men. And yet, this is exactly what is occurring in our society today. If we are to change the trajectory of our communities and our society at large, we must begin to redefine manhood, because the current definition of manhood is killing us. The Man Class was created to begin the process to redefine manhood. It is a curriculum that I developed in collaboration with a group of psychologists from the University of Missouri at Kansas City. The Man Class is a component of the Re-Engage Project, a life skills training ministry of Focus North America. It instills 12 lessons or principles that a father would teach his son. Due to the lack of positive male role models, throughout the 12 lessons, our participants develop a personal improvement plan on how they can use these tools to achieve their goals and to begin to break the cycle of absentee fatherhood. One son said yes and didn't go. One son said no and then went. So who did the will of their father? Bang. You've got to have a vision, because it's that vision that is going to carry you when all the doors are closed. If we are to begin to change behavior, we must begin to change thinking. The fact that we may fail should not prevent us from fighting for a cause we believe in. Are we going to fail? In some cases, yes. But we still got to fight. We still got to fight, because these lives are worth it. They're worth the fight.